How economical is the new BMW M3 Touring? While most say it can only achieve 24 miles to the gallon, I'm going to put it to the test, and you'll be amazed at the results, so stick around to the end to see just how much it costs to run per mile, and don't forget to subscribe in style. Right, so we're going to be travelling from Liverpool to Manchester, or more specifically our home address. I'm just going to put that in now to see how many miles there is. Let's see what it says. We're going to use Waze. There is a little bit of traffic on the way, but mainly it'll just be a cruise down the motorway. So it's 42 miles. Now, we need to reset the trip on the car, which is now 0. We're going to put it in M mode to start, and I'm going to press the start button. Oh, I love this car. I'm just going to let it warm up. I'm going to take it out of M mode. I only did that so it sounds nice when the engine's on. We're gonna let the engine warm up just so we've got full power to drive, and I'm gonna put everything in the most eco and comfortable setting on the car. So it's in road mode, and we're gonna drive it very calmly with a really light right foot, which is quite difficult because sitting in these bucket seats just makes you want to absolutely boot it. But drop a comment now with your guess to what you think the MPG will be on this journey sat at 70 miles an hour on the motorway. I'll be honest, I'm hoping for at least 30 miles to the gallon. But if it does better than that, I'll quite simply be shocked. This weapon boasts 550 horsepower, 650 newton meters of torque, and has some incredibly sticky tyres, which definitely won't help with the efficiency. The question is, do we leave the stop-start on or turn it off? Because I'm always led to believe that starting an engine will probably use more fuel than just idling in traffic. And the other thing is, it's extremely difficult to drive this car in a non-enthusiastic way. It is so powerful, so quick, and it's an absolute joy to drive. I've lived with it for about a week now, and I'm absolutely gutted to be giving this car back to BMW tomorrow. There is one alarming thing though. Is an M3 Touring like this worth £110,000? Part of me thinks no, because it doesn't even have adaptive cruise control. But then when you sit in these bucket seats and you look at the bucket seats from the back and all the carbon fibre and the bit exposed between your legs, what a beautiful piece of engineering this is. In fact, I could sit and look at it all day. Best looking M3, best looking car currently on the market in my opinion. We're just going to get through this traffic on Edge Lane in Liverpool, and then we will get onto the M62, get up to a cruise, and we'll sit at the speed, and hopefully this car should return at least 30 mpg. If it does that, I'll be happy. So just cruising at 30 miles an hour before we get on the motorway. The car is indicating 21 mpg, but obviously we don't know if that's going to go down yet. If you just take a look there, see 21.8 coming to a stop, and then if I completely let off, it goes back to 0. So this is what it's indicating on the move, and we'll see if that increases. After battling through the edge lane traffic, we finally got onto the motorway. Just got to 70 miles an hour now. I'm going to press the cruise control and hit set. That is now on, and no, it's not. I'm going to press the cruise control, I'm going to hit set. It's at 70. I can see it in the head-up display, and already the MPG has increased to 23.3 miles per gallon. We're in 8th gear, the engine's revving at just under 2,000 RPM, so it'd be interesting to see how well this does, and we've already covered 2.5 miles, so we've got around 40-ish miles to go. Not gonna lie, entering the motorway, I did want to put my foot flat to the floor just to feel the acceleration, but I have to remind myself, this is an economical test, and this is to hopefully prove, if it does well, that an M3 competition touring is affordable to run, because let's face it, at £110,000, I know they start at around 90, but this has got a lot of options on it, these bucket seats being one, which are £5,000 nearly, and we've got the carbon ceramic brakes on the front, which are £9,000. Your monthly payments are going to be high on the car, insurance is probably going to be high as well, so the least it could do if you want to use it for daily use is be good on fuel. Conditions are really perfect. It's 16 degrees outside, tyres are inflated nice and solid, so there's no rolling resistance, and we're just cruising on a motorway. Where the MPG will start to fall off is if we hit traffic and we have to stop, start and keep going, and that's where I'm going to make the decision of whether to turn the stop-start system off. This car is going to slow me down, and I don't want to go faster than 70. There's now somebody up my arse. Interestingly now, 28.1 mpg. Do you want to just zoom in on that?
Things were starting to look quite promising. I just hope we don't hit any more traffic.
Yeah, I'm overzealous when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had no handouts, just came natural. I've been testing so much, all these restless nights, all these different situations that I've been.
So we've just ticked over 30 mpg, and in fact now it's saying 31.2 mpg, and the car is running at 44.1 mpg. So at the minute, the average since we set off is 31.4, but the engine and the way the car's being driven is indicating that we're achieving 44 miles to the gallon. But obviously, it's got to take an average for the speeds we set off and the speeds we're now doing. So we're going to go off the average. You might be wondering as well why I've left the car in four-wheel drive. That is because that is the standard factory setting of this car. I'm not going to mess around and put it in two-wheel drive. It would probably be better in two-wheel drive, but let's face it, if you haven't got a lot of talent and you drive this car enthusiastically in two-wheel drive, there's a lot of videos online why they end up into a bush or the side of a McDonald's or a corner shop. In fact, now we're on 31.9 mpg, and hopefully that will tick over to 32 in a second.
Sliding through the hood in a Benzo. You gotta separate yourself just to elevate. I keep some drink in my cup to see through the hate. Sometimes on the road to glory, you gotta press the brakes. I got a lesson plan for all my past mistakes. I swear I'm proud of all my best.
We've just hit 34 mpg. However, there is traffic coming up, and I've managed to refrain from actually having to slow down to get past the car. I've done it once just because somebody cut me up. So 34.1 mpg now, the traffic is building up, and this is where I think it could potentially fall off a cliff.
I really do have high hopes for this M3, mainly because I want performance cars to be affordable when comparing them to EVs.
Just hit 35 mpg, 35.2 mpg we're on now. Come on, we can't have this. Just look at the state of that traffic. We're doing 17 miles per hour on the motorway. Oh, it's Fridays. It's always the way.
Rather than sitting in traffic, I decided to go the opposite way round the Manchester Ring Road, which will add around 10 miles onto the journey.
But it's meant that we have maintained 35 mpg. We've got 25 miles left to go. Going to get the cruise control back on at 70, and we'll see where this takes us. But the slowest speed we've actually come down to was 20 miles an hour, and we've avoided the traffic, so hopefully we can see where this takes us. Car's just accelerated and still at about 2,500 RPM. It's just dropped back into 8th gear at 70, and we're under 2,000 revs again. So this is proving to be really good at the moment.
As we were nearing the exit of the motorway, the M3 Touring was maintaining 35 mpg. The only thing that could go wrong now is traffic.
Falling off the face of a cliff here, guys. Because of the traffic now, we are down 1.8 mpg, so we're down to 33.2. I don't think it's gonna go up anymore. It's probably just gonna continue to decrease. But as long as it's above 30, I'll be okay. But there is more traffic ahead. That is ridiculous.
As we crawled through the traffic lights, the MPG continued to decline. I just hope that it remains above 30 mpg by the time we stop.
And there we have it. 31.5 mpg to do 53.3 miles. I still think that is pretty damn impressive given how fast and how quick this car is. It's a performance car that achieves over 30 miles per gallon. So when we work that out as a number, it's cost us
£10.20 in fuel, factoring in that we paid £1.34 per litre. Doing some quick maths, 31.5 miles to the gallon divide 4.5 litres works out at 7 miles per litre. We did a total of 53.3 miles, so if we divide that by 7 miles per litre, it takes our total fuel usage to 7.614 litres, and then some random decimals that I've not included. Multiply this by £1.34 a litre means it costs us £10.20 in fuel, and that equates to 19 pence per mile, which is damn right impressive if you ask me. So the M3 Touring is cheaper to run than you think. Shame about the 110 grand price tag though.
Talk to me.